do this sometimes. We just haven't done it in a while. Doing some tier lists. Tier lists. I got a couple tier lists lined up, so we're gonna have a couple tier list videos coming out hopefully. But first one we're starting off with is this. We're gonna do Silksong boss tier list. We're gonna rate the Silksong bosses. Now, I will say, it's been a couple months since I played Silksong, so I gotta tap into the memory banks a little bit. And these aren't rated on difficulty. It's a combination of difficulty, but also like just how enjoyable the fight is. Like if I watched the fight and felt like it wasn't hard at all, that's not that fun. But if I was fighting it, and there's multiple times where it's done this, and the devs confirmed that they made this semi-purposeful. Like there's mechanics that are just annoying. Like it's not fun to fight against. Like it's not, enjoyable. It's just an annoying ass mechanic, and it makes the boss ridiculously hard. Or some of them are ridiculously easy, but they have a super fun mechanic. Then I'm like, okay, wait, this is really like enjoyable either visually or just like to dash around. Right? Do we understand the parameters? The generalized parameter. Basically, it's my personal preference. Right? If we go and put it in simple terms, personal preference. Now I will say also, I'm noticing. I'll say when we get to it. I noticed something about a boss, but I'll say when we get to it. But let's hit this motherfucker. Alright. So we're starting off, right? Oh, I should probably preface this. Silksong was actually the first ever platformer I played as like an adult. I played some as like a kid, like not consistently. But it was like the first ever platformer I like memorably played. I played it before I played Hollow Knight. And I fucked with it heavy. It was great. Right? I will say Silksong, it was a 10 out of 10 game. Right? It deserved all the accolades it got, all the nominations, everything. It was an amazing game. What up, Kitten Cattin? Kitten Cattin? Just remind me, where's my cat? He's normally sitting in. Oh, he's behind me. My cat is upset at me right now because I had to take him to the vet and he had to get shots. I'm sorry, Smudge. He's not that mad, to be honest. He's just kind of sitting looking at me. But, yeah. So, like I said, Silksong, first platformer I was really ever got into. I'm doing pretty good, gang. First platform I ever really got into, and an amazing choice for my first start. 10 out of 10 game. When they drop the DLC, 100% we'll be playing it on the channel, right? As I did before. I mean, the previous series is up, and honestly, even though it's one of my original first series, one of my better ones, right? It is pretty raw gameplay, but I did a good job. I think it's enjoyable. It's a really fun game to watch, at least to me. But let's get a. Let's stop upping myself. Cannon is actually a dope cat name. I want to get another cat, and bro, why am I blanking right now? What up, Rylan? I have a PS5. I also have an Xbox One, but I have the original one. But what's it called? So let's get right into it. The first Hornet boss. Now, I will say, obviously, very easy, very basic. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna put it D tier. It's not terrible. It is the very first boss. I'm gonna put a C tier. I think because it's the very first boss, and it's a lot easier. But I think the difference between this and even just the first little area, even though it's super small, and even the second area, Bone Bottom, crazy. You can tell the first area is just this is so you know what the controls are. And then it's all right, we're going to toss you into pretty much a beginner, but still decently hard. Not hard, but decently challenging kind of area right after that. You know what I mean? But this was a good way to learn the moveset, especially for the first one I ever played. Now, this is the one I was thinking of. I got to say something about. I remember when the game dropped, they had to update. They nerfed I forget his name right now, but they nerfed him, the fast travel boss, before you unlock fast travel. I beat him before the nerf, Which I remember I fought him like once or twice, but I definitely had like a very simple. Like it wasn't that. I remember when I heard they nerfed it, I was like, bro, really? I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to remember what the fight was like. Very another one of those. It's kind of basic. It is another like early on. I'm gonna put it right next to this. Early on, pretty basic fight. I mean, you unlock fast travel. That's cool. This one right here, the first Silk fight. I'm gonna put it A tier. I think it's a really good introduction, and it's the first like semi-challenging fight. Like you actually have to like you can't just borderline spam hit through because I remember I definitely just down hit my way through the fight before. This dude, F tier. I never actually killed it. I didn't. If you can kill him, I'm just now learning that, to be honest. But like I always just ran through him. He was fucking annoying as shit. Right, I never took the time to kill him, to be fair. The robot, I'm gonna put Loki. I'm gonna put first Silk fight B tier, just because the first Silk fight I'm gonna put B tier. I think I had a different tune for the other ones, but robot I think was my first one that I like did, and I was like, it's not hard, but I had a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I had a lot of fun doing it. I mean, I'm the second Hornet. I feel like should just go right next to the first one. They pretty much went together. If anything, wasn't the second Hornet? They just spawned two of them. Yeah, very very simple. Oh, this motherfucker, this ant motherfucker, bro. Cause I fought him probably earlier than I should have, and it was like I said, first time I'm ever playing a game like this. So it's like you can technically fight him right like in the middle of Bone Bottom. You go off to the right enough. I did that. I spent. There's a video up. I'm pretty sure it's just an hour of pain called like Hour of Pain. It's one of the first hours of pain, and it is just me dying to this fucker over and over and over. And the worst part about it at the time, the fucking run back. The run back made me so goddamn mad. Bro, and it was really one of those things where I should have just went around him and unlocked more shit, which I inevitably did, and then went back and fried his shit. But oh my god. I'm putting him D tier though, because he eventually becomes like a basic, not a basic enemy in the ants, but you fight a bunch of these dudes. Like you end up fighting a bunch of these dudes. Oh, this dude, gang. Honestly, I'm putting it S tier. I'm putting it S tier. I'm putting it S tier. I'm putting it S tier, bro. And I remember I'd be scrolling on TikTok. I'd see people fighting this boss. Let me tell you, gang. I died. This is another one. I died to this one a fucking lot, and then I figured out the tech. This is when I learned. I was like, oh, I need to be paying attention to the map more, because if you fight it technically on like a flat land area, but if you go off just to the right, like just off the screen of where you're fighting it normally, there's like a small ledge you can stand on and then water. And if you stand on a small ledge, when this boss does the dive, he hits the ledge and he can't hit you, and you get free hits, and he just goes back up. So then you're just dodging. I'm pretty sure he shoots like the blades, and then you're just dodging those, and it's super fucking easy in comparison. Like it is a different level of easy once you figure that out. It is insanity. And then there's another tech. This one's just like kind of some cheesy shit. If you start it and then you go like all the way around up to the top of the area where you enter in, he starts to like fly against it, and then you can like hit him through the wall and he can't hit you. I saw that in a video. I never did that. And now the beast fly. I'm actually putting beast fly F tier. Okay, no, I won't put it F tier. I'll put it E tier. F tier, I don't know. F tier has got to be a really bad fight. I genuinely am trying to think of it right now, but I don't think there's anybody that I'm gonna like put in F tier. To be fair, as much as I hate the beast fight, it's not terrible. But like, bro, the beast fight, and where's the other one? Because it's the same fucking fight. It's so, bro, so annoying. I remember I did it the first time. Took me a million fucking tries. I think there's another hour of pain of me doing beast fight. Million fucking tries. And then when he came back later on, I was like, oh, it should be easier now. Fuck No, it wasn't. This thing is a problem. And he like it is the this is the definition of the mechanics of him aren't fun. He's just fucking annoying. I hated this bitch. Just oh my god. I like PTSD, bro. PTSD. What up, Mr. Kirk? Mr. Kirk? Mr. Kirkby? My brain kept wanting to say Kirby. Bro, the Bone Smashers. Honestly, super easy fight. But I'm putting B tier because I enjoyed it. Super easy. Like, oh, I don't think I died to either one of them. But fun fight. Very fun fight. Now this one, I forget the name of what this is, but it's the one that like it's over in the man, it's been a while since I played. Fuck. Wait, let me pull up a map. Let me pull up a map so I'm not sounding stupid. It's I'm ranking the Hollow Knight Silksong bosses. It's a game. Actually, it won. It was nominated for game of the year last year. I don't think it won. I almost said it won just all rip, but no. Is this the right? Nope. Where am I looking? This is it, but I want it to be bigger. It to be bigger. Okay. In Shellwood. Actually, I can like. Oh shit. Oh shit. Right here in Shellwood, like in the top. You know what I mean? That's where you fight them. But that's how I remember. That's my problem. I don't remember things by name. I remember like it's like in real life. I don't remember names. I remember faces. I'm a big faces guy. It's like whenever talking to someone about an anime, I am sitting there like, you know, the character from, and then I like describe half the fucking anime, and they're like, oh, that one. And I'll sit there and I'll be like, well, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I did that with fucking Gojo once. I was like, the guy, he's like Kakashi, but he's not Kakashi. Super powerful, cursed energy. And I was like, Gojo? I was like, yeah. I smoke too much weed, man. This boss, super fun. And another thing, a lot of people said it was super hard. I beat it like 4th try. I remember thinking to myself, I was like, people said that was super hard? Like, I saw it afterwards. I was like, I don't know. That one, chilling. And again, pre-update, because I think they updated it to be easier. Did it pre-update, thought it was dumb easy. Video's up. Video's there to test. These guys, honestly, S tier. Super easy, S tier. OD fun for some reason. I love them. I don't know why, but something about them, OD easy, but just OD fun. Right? There's the shooting across the screen and everything. Oh, the Weaver. Bro, there's so many of these I low-key want to be like S tier immediately. I gotta like discern. I gotta discern. The bugs, I will say, I understand how other people don't think that's S tier. That is genuinely just like personally, for some reason, I just really like the bugs. Like their design and everything. I fucks with them. Right? Like up here, up top, I think this one, I'm going off the fact super fun and there's a good amount of difficulty. This one, I'm going off the fact S tier for me because it was the first like one I was like, holy shit, I'm getting fried by this, and then like learned like it felt like I unlocked part of the game when I realized that. I was like, I could use the map. Oh shit! Don't just try to box stuff on flat ground. But oh, so this is the one that like cursed the city and everything. Low key, it's another S tier. I remember I beat this first try, but it's super fun fight. People were telling me they got stuck on it. I was like, bro, I don't know. And like, I think it's one of these things. I think I'm weirdly good at platformers. That's what I learned when I was playing Silksong. Because again, first time I'm ever playing a game like this. But a lot of the bosses, I smacked them. Like first try, I smacked them. And I would look online and people like, bro, this is so hard. Like da 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 da. Bro. But the next one, the fucking judge. Bro, the judge, I'll give it to you, A tier. Right? The 3 stages, everything. I lost to him so many fucking times. Like, I remember, because there's a point where you can get to him, and then, like you don't have to have everything done just yet to get into part 2, bro. I got to him, died so many times. I was like, I'm actually gonna go finish everything else I could possibly do in this chapter, and then go fight him. What up, Danielle? Good seeing you again, gang out. But yeah. Oh, the crickets. The crickets gotta be S tier just cause, bro. Honestly, wait. Low key, crickets A tier, cause I really like the story. But do they have? Where is it, bro? I'm gonna skip. I'm just gonna put this up here quick so I can do the explanation together. Crickets, I'm gonna put A tier, but then I'm gonna put the green mantis one where it's like the missing cricket S tier, cause it's like the story, bro. The story, one of the best story fights in the game. Honestly, the story behind it is goated, and the fact that you don't have to fight the green mosquito, it's just I actually did that on accident, by the way. Like I didn't realize when you go back in time for everything that there was 4 bosses. I did the Ant Queen, I beat all the 4 bosses, like did the whole mission for it, got to the point where I could finish the game, and then went and did the Ant Queen. Cause like I didn't realize, I just automatically I was like, oh, I can go to that one spot and see if it works here, and you go to like a whole verdant green area. It's fire. Yeah. It is a Silksong boss tier list Super Kazuki. I mean, it's just my personal preference. I have the one dude in F tier just because I didn't kill him and I thought he was fucking annoying. That's the one thing on this list that I didn't actually kill. I did make it a point to try to kill every boss. But, oh, what's his name? Bro, it's not Romeo. It's. Bro, this is what I was just saying. It's something EO. I need to know. What is it? What is his name? Bro, it's like. Oh, I gotta think. Bro, I'm just gonna. Silksong Romeo boss. Trobio. There we go. God damn. Trobio! Low key. First Trobio fight pissed me off. I like Trobio as a character. I think his fight is a lot of just like spam. Like I think the mechanics. I don't love the mechanics. I really like Trobio, but I don't like the mechanics. He falls in C tier because of that, because of me. I think his fight is a lot of just like overly flashy, and I get that's his whole thing. You know what I mean? I think Trobio is really funny, but like it's just super annoying, like OD annoying. Bro, his item. Honestly, the item you get from the second time you fight him decent, but the first time it's like I didn't use it. I mean, I barely used the other one to be honest, but it was cooler. I'm forgetting the name of this dude. I barely remember this fight. I'm not gonna cap. He's going E tier just because I barely remember the fight right now. I'm trying to think about what he is. It's because it's a bad picture. I can barely see it. Oh my god. No, this motherfucker. I forget his name, like Grog or fucking like whatever the poison bitch ass motherfucker is. I hate him. It's so annoying climbing up to the top of that bullshit, and then you gotta fight his fucking little minions that could poison you, and then if you walk in the fucking on the ground, you get the leeches, and it really gets to the point where you realize like, oh, you might as well just walk on the ground and make it so that you can't heal, because there's no, bro, bro. It was just ridiculous, ridiculous to the power of 11, ridiculous. That's another one where I was like, they put that in the game just to piss people the fuck off. That was a level of, are you committed to 100%ing the game right now? Which, I'm not gonna lie, once I did it the first time, I did it for my friend on his computer, like, third try. And I made me so angry deep down, because I was like, there's no fucking way right now. I failed it so many times that I'm good at it now. There's no way. And it is exactly that way, actually. It is exactly that. But just for my hatred of him, he's going in F. Fuck him. This is A tier. This is like fun, add a lot to the lore. It wasn't too hard. I remember, I think I first tried it. But like I said, there's a lot of fights where I feel like I should not have first tried it, but fully just smacked that shit. Video to proof. Video proof. I'm telling you. Check the footage. Check the footage. Right? Second Silk fight, we gonna bump it up. It's like the top A tier, honestly. Right? Like the choreography, the whole idea, like it really is like you have to like go hit for hit with her. Like you don't have to take the hit, you can dodge, but like you have to hit, let her hit, let her hit, let her hit. And it's it's a good pattern. She's got a good it's very nice. And then Grandmother Silk, honestly, bro, C tier. She was dumb easy. Like every time I fought her, dumb easy. Like I don't think I ever had a problem with her. Once. The big hairball flea or whatever. Honestly, bro, I like the hairball flea, but he's going in D tier. I mean, just from my experience, when I fought him, I literally just like sat on top of him and spammed him, and he died before he even could do the hit, if I remember correctly. And then, but I remember there was a point where I was playing through the game, and I was like, I literally just had to finish everything, and I was starting to get annoyed with some of the bosses' like gimmicks. Like that's what I'm saying that because this next boss I'm looking at right here, he was a point where I was starting to get annoyed with his gimmicks. I was like, bro, I'm just tired of this right now. I'm pretty sure he was like to unlock the deeper part of the docks or whatever, if I'm remembering correctly. Like over here. Where is it? Yeah, the deeper part of deep docks to eventually get to the abyss. Bro, I remember, wrong page. I remember I was so pissed off doing this. Like I was just in a bad fucking mood. But like really thinking back on it, it's a good fight. It's a cool fight. I'll give it B tier. This dude, I'm not gonna lie, same thing as the hairball. By the time I did it, I think I might have been like overpowered. So like I was like one of the things I was doing to wrap up shit so I could do like the end game and everything. It like got to the point where I could beat Grandmother Silk, and then I was like, wait, I need to do a bunch of shit. Well, I beat her, and then I was like, wait, let me go back and do a bunch of shit and unlock the other chapter. But yeah, so I did him like later on. Another thing, like Loki just spammed him. The crows, Loki, they're in the same thing as here, but he's going in B tier just off the fact I felt so satisfied getting rid of those fucking birds. Oh my god, finally killing Grand Poobah Bird. Oh my lord. Oh, it soothes something in my soul. Because I hated those fucking birds. Bro, Torch God? Or what was it? What is it called? I forget what it's called, but it's like the torch. It's got like, it's the flame god or whatever. Flame spirit. Whatever. I'm going to give it C tier because I think it was cool conceptually, but like very easy. Very easy. Bro, this dude, I'm giving him A tier. I love this dude. I love this dude. Bro, he's the go. Every time he showed up, honestly, there was so many times. There was a multitude of times where I was about to die. I was like, fuck, fuck, and suddenly he just showed up, and I was like, he's here right now, bro. Especially in the fucking Citadel, that one room he shows up in. I remember there was one point he clutched up for me so crazy. I was like, no way, absolutely no fucking way. Because I also had a bad habit of forgetting to rest when I was running to places far away. I would like rest at the beginning point of where I was, and then when I got close to the end. But if I had died in the middle, like fuck me, you know. Conch number 2. I'm gonna rate it. I'm not gonna put an S tier with the other one because obviously the first one, like I said, I just like it a lot. Conch number 2. I'm low-key, I'm putting it B tier. No. I'm putting it C tier. And you know why? Because that pussy ain't get back for his brother the first fucking time. He ran. He let his brother fucking die. He let his motherfucking brother die in front of his eyes. And ran like a bitch. He deserved it the second time. No cap. First time I felt bad. I was like, damn. You know, they just doing their job, their brothers. The second time, I was like, oh, you a bitch-ass nigga. Like, you really left your brother for dead. You a bitch-ass nigga. But this dude is suffering from the same problem that this guy is suffering from, where I was really annoyed at the time where I was fighting him. But honestly, I think he's a C tier. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go C tier. Just cause, bro, it was OD annoying to fight him, and then all of a sudden his fucking little friend pops up with him, and then you have to like, you have to focus one realistically, but the way they jump around, it's like hard to do. So you're low key just hitting what you can until one of them fucking dies, and then it becomes a lot easier. But until one dies, it is annoying. I think I have actually another hour of pain on one of these. So yeah, yeah, fuck them very much. Annoying gimmick, I'll say. This dude kind of falling to the same area as the flea and the blue dude, where I just stood on top of him and fried him. Same thing with the mosquito, which actually the mosquito's getting E tier though because he's gross. The mosquito was fucking nasty. I remember walking through the mosquito area like once it's like all like larvaed out and shit, and it skeeved me the fuck out like crazy. This motherfucker's nasty. These judgment things, I'm D-tiering them just because they also become just like regular like enemies you run into. You know, or not even regular enemies, but like you see so many of them. These things, same thing, right? They're basically just regular enemies. This dude I'm rating E tier just because I feel like he's super gimmicky and his hitboxes were like fucked up. Like there'd be times like I would swear I'm hitting the red and it would like cling like I hit the middle, and I'm like, you're bullshitting me right now. Like it just made me very angry. This lady, we're moving back up into like A tier territory. I enjoyed her fight, like top of the mountain. It was cool, right? Cool choreography. It wasn't too hard, but it was good. Trobio 2, I give it B tier just because the item was better. I give it B tier. Bro, this bitch Chakra. When she fucking. Bro. I'm gonna give the fight. I'm gonna go B tier. My problem is I just don't like her. For some reason, I had serious beef with whenever she was around. Bro, it's because she would just disappear all the fucking time. I hated that. She would disappear whenever I really needed her to be able to be there for me to buy the map. And I hated it so much. Every time. I remember this dude, I got super annoyed fighting him, but he... Loki, compared to the other time travel fights, he's the worst one. But I still liked him. And then I genuinely think, like, this dude, easy fight, but A tier. Like, very cool. I like the whole tower and everything. Ant Queen, I think, is another S tier. Like I said, I fought her afterwards. Like I had already did the quest line with the other ones and then fought her. But I think she was a very fun fight. I kind of dummied her. Just because the items that I had equipped, like, I started smacking shit towards the end. I found a good equip. I think it was like quick slash, like long fucking claw or some shit, and then I had a good fucking loadout at the end where I was like, man, I'm just frying shit. Bro, this motherfucker, the protector or whatever, I forget his name honestly, but I fought him. He was probably the hardest one that I fought, and I hated him with a passion. Let's just say I hated him with a passion, gang. I'm gonna put him. Honestly, I'm gonna give him A because he has a cool story. But like I said, fuck him. He held me up for so goddamn long. The flower I'm gonna put right next to the little goat thing for the same reason. Cool, conceptually, but also simple. This dude, he's kind of following the same thing as the flea. I remember fighting him, but I was at the point where I like dummied him. He was at the point where I was like, I had to like start looking up. I was like, what bosses did I miss? And yeah, so I went back and dummied his shit. This dude, again, same thing. Kind of following the less memorable thing. Now, I remember when they turned my dog against me, bro. This a S tier moment. This a S tier moment, bro. They turned my dog against me. We had to save him. Bro, I almost cried, gang. I almost cried. These things, bro. I honestly give him C tier. Only because I remember looking, I was like, but they were cool. And then Silk, bro, S tier fight. This, why am I struggling to remember what this is right now? I'm thinking that. Why am I struggling to remember what this is right now? I'm pretty sure that's the thing that you fight like. Why? Why am I struggling to remember what this is right now? Yo, my brain. I'm pretty sure this is okay. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm thinking of. But yeah, the final fight's obviously S tier. I mean, it wrapped up the story perfectly. Game, like I said, amazing game. S tier game. Honestly, 10 out of 10 game. And all these are personal preference, but I will say, every fight on here was fun as fuck. At the end of the day, the whole game was fun as fuck. I couldn't, honestly, I couldn't recommend the game more. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those games where it's like, yeah, even if you're not super into platformers and stuff, you could definitely pick it up and have a lot of fun. And it is hard. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you have to, like, it's one of those things where it's not going to baby you. Like, you just going to have to, like, kind of get used to controls and, like, lock in. But it is super fun. But this is my tier list, right? Some would say this is the greatest tier list of all time for Silksong bosses. I would agree with them. I would say they were geniuses. But as always, if you watch it on the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else you might want me to make a tier list on. And we about to move on to the next one.